Wake Forest, what do you see from them on film and in your preparation?
Well, I'll tell you what, their defensive front is real active. They're very technically sound. They play with a lot of effort and great technique. Same group we played against last year, so we're familiar with them, and they've got some real good football players. Their defense runs the ball well. Their schemes are very good. They're well coached. They're sound in what they do.
Well, you're expected to dominate these, 25, 30-point, favorites. How do you keep the guys motivated?
I don't ever think about that, worry about that. It's the next week, and we're motivated every week to play. We never think about the outside influences or what they think of the game. All that matters is what we think of the game, and the games are tough. This is college football. You got to be ready to play every week.
After Virginia, were you pleased with how the guys responded last week?
Yeah, I was. We challenged them. We challenged our group. We challenged the whole offense after the Virginia game, and I thought we responded very well to the challenge. Guys took it to heart. They didn't take it in a bad way. They took it in a constructive way and went out last week and worked to get better and to make things right.
Was some of that mirrored probably every day during the week how good BC's defense was?
There's no question. And Boston College has an outstanding defense. I mean, if I recall, they were fourth in the nation against the rush, 93 yards a game. And, they were one of the top defenses in the country. So they were good and are good.
Still always coming back home. Feel better than.
Yeah, I feel real good. I feel good.
So coming into this week, what are you guys looking to prepare for against NC State? Or against Wake Forest?
Just pretty much the same thing. Just come out and play our game. I mean, we didn't play good against them last year, so we're just trying to pick it up and pretty much get back from what we left.
What do you see from them on film, and what we can expect?
They got a good deep front. They play hard. They run a lot of games, a lot of blitzes and stuff. So we just gotta pick everything up, just play our game.
After the Virginia game, were you guys really challenged last week? Because, Bobby mentioned that Lamar had tons of time on against, who was last week?
Boston College.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. We just after everything that happened, Coach has challenged us, asked us to pick it up. The Virginia game, we should have did way better as a team, as a whole. So Coach pretty much challenged the whole team to play better, and we just had to get together.
How about the military appreciation day? Yeah, excited. I saw the cleats just now walking in.
Yeah.
Excited about the jersey. And
Yeah.
Just that and everything.
Yeah, I'm real excited. We got some real nice uniforms this week, cleats, everything. But it's not even about that. It's just about the big picture.
Same question for you. As you look at Wake Forest on film, it sounds like they've got an active defensive front. Anything different or special, or is it just?
It's really the same team. Like my coach said, it's been the same team that we played last year. They hard players all over the whole defense is just hard players, and we just got to make sure we step our game. It's different from when we played last year compared to this year because we was young and we didn't know exactly what to do. This year, we're going to play harder and even better. We're smarter, so it's going to be a little bit easier for us. So.
You have to say road game, tough game last year. What can you take away, from that and this year?
Well, what I took from it last year is when we went there, we was young. Like I said, we was young, and we didn't know exactly what to do. But what I took from from them, well, they were strong, they was physical, and they was real active. So.
At this time of year, do you start feeling fatigue, the wear on your body, or whatever? If so, how do you deal with that? Maybe you don't. I don't know.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We do. Our bodies hurt, but this is college football. It's physical. So, how we deal with it is we get in the training room. We get our bodies right, and go about our day. That's one thing you got to do is take care of your body at all times.
Coach Petrino one time said that when you quit playing football, you miss the time in the training room. Can you foresee that day coming?
I can't tell you that right now because I'm still playing. But listen, I try to stay out the training room as much as possible. But of course, it's probably for anybody. But for myself, I try to stay out there as much as possible. But I don't know if I'm missing too much.
You guys just absolutely dismantled that defense last weekend. What was working so well for you all in that game that you can now look at moving
I say what works for us is our coach challenged us. That he challenged us straight off the bat, before the first game, the game before. He challenged us, and the game before we didn't have too much of a good game, but he came out and told us the truth and told us how he felt and told us we need to pick our game up, and that's what a lot of people took it to heart and went home and thought about it overnight and came back the next day ready to go.
It's a long season. When you have a game like that, kind of hitting this stretch now in November, does it reinvigorate you guys? Do you kind of feel, okay, here we go. We have a few more to go.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. We just take game by game, really. Like last game, we haven't talked about that game since. I mean, we don't go back. I mean, we don't. It's not that we just sometimes most of the teams need push. We need a little bit of push. Every team has their ups and downs, and that was our down, but we're up now and we're gonna stay up. So.
You sense the team as a chip on playing with kind of a chip on their shoulder.
Always. That's one thing we do. I mean, especially our receivers, and one of our receivers is big mouth. They play hard, big mouth, and they play with a chip on their shoulder, and that's with the whole team. I think that's what brings us together. Also, we all play with a chip on our shoulder, and that's what pushes us to keep going forward.
You guys feel like you're still trying to prove something?
Yeah, by far, we're not done. The season's still going. We still got a few more games left, and we're not where we want to be at yet. So, I mean, we still got a lot to prove to people.
Are you excited for it to be military appreciation night? Have you seen the jerseys yet?
I mean, personally, I am excited. I am excited, but I take this as another game. I mean, that's one thing. That's just a distraction to us, not us. I can say for me, I'll just try to look past that for now, right now during the week, and then look forward to it during the game. So.
What do you think of the threads?
I love them. I seen them the other day actually, and I saved them on my phone.
Can you guys get too many jerseys, or do you like having something different each week?
I like them. I like did much we have. I mean, much we can get. I like having so.